everyone, it's Brittany and welcome back to Brittany Unplugged. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about what my fellow sisters and myself included don't tell you. And sometimes we may say one thing, but we may really mean something else. So if you want to know whether the girl that you're conversing with is saying one thing and you're confused whether she means something else, then keep watching. So in order to improve the accuracy of this video, I asked 3 of my lovely friends to give me their insight on the things that we may keep hidden and the things that we really just don't say. So we're going to listen to their insight and then we're going to get right into the video.
Hey guys, it's Sima. So let me just get straight into it. One thing that I say that I don't know why majority of the population, majority of the male species does not understand, I mean the exact opposite, is it's cool. Nobody just says it's cool. Like anyone who says it's cool, I don't know. But whenever I say it's cool, it definitely means it's not cool. Like, let's say you want to go hang out with your boys whilst we had plans, and I say it's cool. It's definitely not cool. Let's say you tell me something that's kind of disrespectful or something, and I got my feelings hurt, and I say it's cool. It's definitely not cool. So please, let's not start stunts like that and act like we can't get the hint. It's cool is not something people say on a daily.
Right. So guys, get something right. When a girl says enjoy, dudes, just stay home, just don't go out because she doesn't mean enjoy. She's just pissed. Really, she's just pissed. She's not happy. Anyway, if she says it's your decision, obviously it's not your decision because the correct decision should be obvious by now that it's her decision and not your decision. If she says yes, it's a no. No is a no. And maybe is a no. Yes is a no. Sorry. Anyway, I hope you got that one. And if she asks you if you love her, basically this just means that your actions are not matching with what you're saying. Like, you love me, but you're not acting like it. You get. And then if she says, do what you want, bro, that's late because obviously you're gonna do what you want, but you're gonna pay for this later. You know.
Many people probably said this, but like when I text, yeah, I guess I'm not G. I'm not G. I'm ready to fight. Something's wrong. Fix it, my G. I thought people were always like, oh, you okay? No, what's wrong?
So shout out to Tembi, Aisha, and Maka for their commentary. Thank you so much. I'll leave their social media handles in the description, and I'll also leave links to Maka and Aisha's YouTube channels as well, so make sure you subscribe to them. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So as girls, we don't really tell you the full truth for 3 main reasons, and there's probably many other reasons why we don't necessarily say the full truth, but the main 3 reasons are, number 1, we don't want to embarrass ourselves. Number 2, we don't want to hurt your feelings. And number 3, we just want to maintain the peace. So it's not necessarily coming from a bad place. We're doing it solely out of the goodness of our hearts in a lot of cases. Not every case, but most cases, that's really how it is. So the first thing that a girl may say is, let's say you're in an argument and you keep arguing, you're going back and forth, and then she just says, you know what, it's okay. That's not a very good sign, because if she says it's okay, she's probably saying it to keep the peace and she just doesn't want to argue any further, and she feels like if she argues then she's gonna explode. So a lot of the times she says it's okay, don't worry about it, don't bother, then it's really because she's trying to maintain the peace. And also, you know, like when you hold a grudge against someone, it only does damage to you because you are the person holding the weight of the grudge. So if she just says it's okay, it's because she just wants to move on from it, but a lot of the times it's probably not okay, especially if the argument was very, very heated. So if you find her saying it's okay, whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it, and you can tell that her tone of voice is saying otherwise, then there's a very high chance that it's actually not okay, but she just wants to maintain the peace. So watch out for that. The next one that I'm very guilty of, I'm so guilty of this one. This one is, let's say you make plans to go out with her and then, you know, she's running late and then she uses the I'll be there in 5 minutes, or I'll be ready in 5 minutes. A lot of the times she probably hasn't left the house. She probably hasn't showered yet. She probably hasn't even put on her makeup yet. Like, she probably hasn't even put her primer or concealer on yet. Because sometimes being late can be in our control or it's not in our control. So let's say you're running late because there was a delay and everything like that. She may just say, I'll be ready in 5 minutes to reassure you that she's going to be there, and 5 minutes, maybe 20 minutes in her books. So your 5 minutes is her 20 minutes. So you just need to give her time, and she's reassuring you that she's going to be there. I know it's not good, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You have to reassure the person that you're going to be there, because if you make a plan to go out at 4:30, for example, and it's 5:30, and then you say I'll be there in the next 30 minutes, it's easier to say that I'll be there in 5 minutes, even though you know you're not going to be there in 5 minutes. Because if you say, oh no, give me another 45 minutes, then you're going to be like, oh, this person is not serious. But then if she says 5 minutes, she's reassuring you that she's going to be there soon, whatever time she is going to be there. So if she says I'm going to be there in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like a really, really short period of time, yeah, maybe she actually will be there in those 5 minutes. But then if she keeps running late and then she's saying I'm going to be there in 5 minutes, then there's a possibility that she's actually not even like on the road yet. She's probably still at home waiting to leave the house. Now, the next one is you have to be very selective about this. So this is as a result of two reasons. So if your girl asks you, oh, how do you know her? Type of thing. She says, oh, how do you know her? Like, she's not, in a lot of cases, she's not asking because she cares. She's asking because either the first reason is you're probably getting a little too comfortable with her, or the second reason could be she was probably checking you out a lot and maybe you know her and she just kept checking you out in a very like not appropriate manner. And the third reason could be an insecurity issue. So a lot of the times it's either one of those three reasons, and she's probably asking how you know her just to see how you'll react as well, because it normally comes from a place of suspicion. So she's very suspicious and she just asks casually, oh, how do you know her? Then she's probably really suspicious about the situation as well, because if she doesn't feel threatened by the other girls, then she won't really care about how you know her or not, because she's not threatened. And if she asks how you know her, just be upfront with her, because girls are huge detectives. They will find out. And in some cases, she may ask, how do you know this person? Because she probably has the receipts already, so she wants to see how you'll respond as well. So you just need to be honest and upfront with her. Like, just tell her how you know her. If you've got nothing to hide, then why lie about how you know this specific person that she's asking you about? The next one you need to be very mindful of, because if she is consistently using this as an excuse, then there's a very high chance that she's just not interested. If you are down for her, you're down for a girl, and then you're trying to pursue her, and then you're trying to meet up with her, you're trying to call her, you're trying to talk to her all the time, but then she uses the excuse that I'm busy, there's a very high chance that that's not really gonna go so well. Because I read this quote, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this quote, that said, if someone really wants to talk to you, or if someone cares about you, they won't talk to you in their free time, they will free up time to talk to you. One thing about girls is that girls are very passionate. If they are down for you, they will make time to talk to you. They will properly free up their time to talk to you, and they will really make sure that you are a part of their daily routine, because when she's down for you, she is down for you 100%. Girls are like that. Well, I mean, the girls that I talk to, the girls that like I'm friends with, and so on and so forth. If they're down for you, they're down for you, and you will know that she's down for you because she'll be frequently talking to you, and she genuinely cares about you. She cares about your day. She cares about everything. So if she's using the excuse that, oh, I'm busy all the time, then it's probably not a good sign as well. So you need to be watchful of that, unless she's actually busy, like in a few circumstances. But then if she's actually showing signs that she may like you, then it's different. But then if you're always trying to hit her up, if you're always trying to meet up with her and so on and so forth, and she always says, I'm busy, unless she's actually busy, then it's not a good sign. Now, the next thing applies to when she really wants you to get her something, but she's not necessarily going to tell you, can you please buy this for me? Let's say you're in a relationship and she says, oh, hey babe, there's this dress that I saw on whatever website, I don't know, Fashion Nova, and it's €20, $20, whatever, and it's so nice, and she's always talking about this specific dress, but she keeps bringing it up, then there's a very high chance that she's hinting that she really wants you to get it for her, but then she's not going to necessarily say, get it for me. Because, okay, some people may say, can you please buy this for me? Like, people are upfront like that, but then there are some people who don't necessarily want to ask because they don't want to seem too demanding. You know, us girls, we do that because we don't want to always ask from you. We just want you to kind of get the hint. We expect you to know us, like, know us. If I'm telling you about an item of clothing and I'm not asking you to buy it, surely you should know that I'm telling you to buy it without me asking you. Common logic. The next thing that we don't tell you, let's say you're on a date with a girl, your girlfriend or someone that you like, or you're just out, with a friend, but then mostly on a date. And then she says, oh, I'm going to the bathroom. And then she takes her whole bag with her, including her phone. Now, this can go one of four ways. The first thing probably mean that, oh, she just wants to touch up on her makeup or whatever, and she just needs to fix herself, check yourself in the mirror like normal people do. The next thing could mean that she's very anxious to tell her friends about not anxious, but she's excited to tell her friends about what's going on in the date. So she'll probably bring her phone, message her friends and be like, oh, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. The next thing, she literally just wants to look at herself in the mirror, just to check herself, just to admire herself. If she's looking cute, if she's looking good, then she'll probably just look in the mirror just to admire herself and be like, damn, I'm cute, Or the last one could probably mean she probably went to take a big ass dump. So you see, those are the four things. The dump includes her wanting to use the bathroom as well, but she's just not going to tell you that because no, why do you need to announce that? Unless she really just wanted to use the bathroom, go and do her business, then she leaves. But then a lot of the times it's either one of those four reasons as to why she went to the bathroom. So yeah, that's really what it is. Now the last point ties into the point where I talked about her saying I'm busy. This is if, let's say you keep trying to hit her up, you keep sending her messages and everything, but then she's not responding, and then when she does respond, maybe hours, days, months, weeks, whatever, how long after you send her the message, and then she says, my texting game sucks. A lot of the times people really aren't that good on social media. I know for a fact that I know people that are better in person than they are on social media, but it could also mean that she really didn't have time to open your message, or she really just didn't want to respond to your message, or really she probably forgot. So she's using the excuse that, oh, I suck at texting and everything. Because one thing I know for sure is that if she's down for you, her texting game will be strong AF. It will be so strong, 100%. You could probably be the only person that she's talking to that day. That's how strong it could be. So if she says my texting game sucks, then it could mean that it does suck, or she just didn't want to talk to you. So you need to be mindful of that. So you see, these are some of the things that girls don't tell you. These are some of the things that girls actually mean when they say particular statements. And there's so many more things that, they really mean, that we really mean. Let me say we, because they're my fellow sisters. So those are some of the things that we mean when we say particular statements. So I hope this video helped you. I hope you liked all of these steps. I hope you really liked the video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe. God bless you all. Bye.